At what point they say, listen, I'm done fighting for the marriage. Now, at what point do they now say, hey, this is now super toxic? When is the right time to walk away?
So there's no yes or no answer to that, or there's no personal opinion that makes sense to that. The fact is that it's the people who are in the marriage that knows uh, the threshold for A is not the same threshold for B, or it's not the threshold for C. Yeah, somebody's threshold is the threshold for A can just be as small as this.
Yeah.
Any small thing, I'm done. I'm checking out. Another person's threshold can be as big as another person's threshold can be as high as a four-story building, you know. So people know their threshold. But then there's some indicators that can help you manage the whole situation. Number one is that you've done everything possible within your control to see how far this can go. And the whole thing is impacting on your health. The third thing I would say is that you're not marrying culture. Culture is very powerful. But don't focus on stay. The reason why I want to stay in this marriage is because our culture says our culture doesn't divorce.
Yeah.
This one doesn't. You know, so make sure that you have a genuine reason and an authentic one to say that kind of gives you a conviction that you have to fight for this marriage. Okay, and stay and fight for it.
But what could be the reasons for him or her to stay and fight for the marriage besides
The
culture?
reasons can be personal reasons, personal values. Anybody can find any reason to say, okay, this is why I want to fight for this marriage. Somebody can sit down and say, no, I don't want my children to see this failure. I don't want my children to see divorce. I don't want my children to entertain divorce in the future. I'll fight. And like I said, whenever you are doing the fight within your control. Don't
Yeah.
fight where you don't have control. Don't make sure the fight comes from where you have control and keep propelling it from there.